Fish on. First fish on the little tinsel woolly booger that I made here. Fish on. It's about time. It's been a couple hours since I caught one. Beautiful oranges. Let me get you out of the sun here. There we go. Just making sure the camera's on. I was like, ah. Thank you, buddy. Let's get you back in. Fish on. Ooh, fire. You fought hard, buddy. You should be proud. Right in the corner of the mouth. Beautiful purple colors, thank you. Ooh. Fish on. Beautiful, sunny, bigger size too. Right in the roof of the mouth. Oh, I missed that. There we go. Fish on. These are super fun to fight on this 2-weight. I could probably just drag them in, but that wouldn't be as fun. Fishy on. Hello, fishy. Ooh. There's a fish. He was sitting on the right side. So, stream out to the left, and then there's a little itty bitty one over here to the right. Not a bad fishy. Goodbye, fishy. Fish on. I love fishing. So much fun. That hit harder. I don't think that's a bluegill. I think it's a small bass, if I'm being honest here. Oh, first bass of the year. Looky there. Make sure I'm getting him on camera here. Little guy. Okay, so fishing for panfish here, and we got ourselves the first bass of the year. I'd say he's about 6-7 inches or so. Just a little guy. Must have been hungry. I'm gonna let him off a little bit more gently. There we go. He hit it a lot harder and ran a lot different than most of the other bluegill I've caught today, so I knew it had to be something different. Ooh! I was just getting ready to lift my rod to cast and he nabbed it right at the last minute. Fish on. Guys are getting hungry before the snow this week, huh? It's actually really chilly out right now. I think it's it was almost 50 degrees, I think. It was like 49 or something like that. 50, 53, somewhere in there. But it cools down in the evening times. So I'm thinking that it's in the 40s right now. I think that's a sunfish. Yeah, it's a sunfish. Good fish. Ooh. Fishy on. Just having a little vape there. Just kind of dangling the rod up and down, and this little guy came up and decided he wanted a snack. Snack! Fishy on. This is so much fun on a 2-weight, but I could only imagine. Oh, I hooked him right in the top of the lip. That was a good strip. I can only imagine what this would be like on a 0-weight. Fish on. That cold front's coming and I can feel it. And I know if I can feel it, they can feel it. They know the cold's coming and they're trying to get in bugs while they can. There's been little gnat things out here flying around, landing in the water. Fish on. Oh, he fights. He fights real good. He's a little one though. The little ones are the most feisty and they think they're big. It's not the smallest one I've caught, but he is pretty little. Bye, little fella. Don't swim up on the bank. You can't breathe up there. That's a decent sized sunny. Yeah, I could feel the weight on the rod when I pull him up. Here we go. There's a deep spot over here, right here in front of me. I thought I felt a hit. Ooh, I think this is a different species. I'm pretty sure that this is a warmouth, I think. So, he almost looks like a bluegill, but he's not a bluegill. If you see, let me make sure I'm getting this on camera here. He has coloration almost like a bass, but he's got a bigger mouth, almost like a crappie. I'm pretty sure that's a little warmouth. Beautiful fish though. I love warmouth. They fight so good. They hit hard. They fight almost like a bass. Let's let him go. Why does that not fly like a bluegill? Either that or it's an itty bitty bluegill and he's feisty. Yep, it's an itty bitty bluegill and he's feisty. I thought I had another small bass on there for a second. These little itty bitty ones think that they're monsters. Little itty bitty guy. He's got some colors that almost matches my glove. Let's get him back in. Fish on. Let's tilt that down a little bit so you can see him in the water here. Beautiful fishy. Goodbye, beautiful fishy. Fishy on. This one's a fighter. Beautiful purples. Goodbye, little fishy. What I'm trying to do here is imitate these little black bugs that are hitting the surface of the water. I just have one that's a little bit bigger and juicier than the actual ones that are hitting the water. But this works usually from February on. I don't know, I hadn't tried it in January, but oh, there's a fish. He's a fighter. He's a bigger one too. Look at that rod bend. That's a bigger one. Hello, buddy. All right, so I'm holding up to my hand here. Actually, he's a bigger one. Why don't we put him on the catch board so I can do this without sliding into the water again. Well, I say again, I almost slid into the water the first time. So he is just almost 7 inches. Looks about 6 3/4. It's a good sized bluegill. Let's throw this guy back in the water here. These bigger ones I usually try to be pretty gentle with. You got this? You got this? There he goes. All right, well, I'm slowly sliding into the bank here. Let me grab my rod. That was a decent sized bluegill. That makes the trip worth it. Well, I mean, any fish makes the trip worth it, but just being out here is kind of worth it. But I like to grab onto these little branches here to give me a little sideways support. There we go. Right there. Camera's at 5%. Hopefully I don't catch a fish here. And I do. Woo. I gotta try and get him in before the camera dies. I just got through saying the camera battery's at 5%. I hope I can. I hope I don't catch a fish, because a lot of times at 5% it just quits on me. Let's toss him back in. An unceremonious release there before the camera dies. Okay. Good looking fish. Make sure that was on. Yeah, the camera's on. Just making sure the camera's on. Yeah, right there. I knew there was gonna be one sitting under this log here. Had to be. All right. There's another good sized fishy. Come on, good sized fishy.